It's Sonny and Finn's Wrestling and Video Game Podcast. This week we talk about the latest gaming news, as well as the 2016 Royal Rumble.
Hello and welcome to episode number 3 of the Sonny and Finn Show with myself, Sonny, and with me as always, the talented Finn Turbo Steel. How are you, my friend?
Hello, I'm very good, thanks very much.
Good. Right, on episode 3 we're going to talk about Royal Rumble and the Raw that followed it. We'll review our predictions and how we see things going forward. First, we've got a bit of gaming news. Just a couple of bits that have happened over the last couple of days that we found pretty interesting. So, first of all, the big news from this week is that Nintendo have announced a Pokemon spin-off called Detective Pikachu. It seems...
Because of course.
It sounds crazy. And all we really know about it at the minute is that it's Pikachu in a Sherlock Holmes cap.
Yeah, the trailer was possibly one of the most Japanese things I've ever seen.
Yeah. What I found interesting about it was Pikachu talking in a really deep Japanese voice.
Yeah. Incredible.
And he's walking around with a friend, and there's some old library books, and it looks so strange that it almost doesn't seem like it's ever going to hit Western shores.
Yeah. I'd like to see it over here. But
Same, yeah.
I'd be surprised if they do bring it over here. It'll be vastly changed in some way. I don't know. But yeah, I'd like to play it. It sounds. Interesting.
I think interesting is the right word for it. I mean, it's actually hitting Japan on the 3rd of February. So it was announced yesterday, which at time of recording was the 26th of January. So literally next week, that is. And from what I read, it's the yen conversion equates to around £8. So,
okay, so it's a smaller game, not like a full proper.
Yeah,
okay.
It looks gorgeous as well. I mean, for the 3DS, it looks really nice. But I don't know if we'll ever see it over here. I assume they're doing it to tie in with the Pokemon 20th anniversary sort of stuff that's going on at the minute. I hope it does come over here, but go check out the trailer. It is really funny.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't even know if it's supposed to be funny, but it is.
Yeah, I think they're going for that kind of thing. But yeah, it's super crazy, super Japanese, and I love it. Go watch it.
Crazy Japanese. It is really, really Japanese.
Pikachu.
There's a cool bit in the trailer where Pikachu is going crazy and he looks so angry, and he's talking in this Japanese man's voice, and he meets a Pikachu on the street who talks like a normal Pikachu. So
yeah,
we don't know. It is what it is. The worst kept secret in gaming this year so far is Activision and Platinum Games collaboration on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
Hero Turtles in
Europe. Oh, is it Hero Turtles?
No, it's it
is Ninja, right.
Oh yeah, but back in the old days it was Hero Turtles over here.
They have finally come out and announced it. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan is hitting consoles in the summer of this year. I'm pretty excited for it. The trailer was cool. So it looks like there's going to be some excellent fan service in there.
Yep, excellent. Platinum Games making it, so it's pretty much guaranteed it's going to be really fun combat, at least, if nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, the graphics look cool, the cel shaded, same as the Transformers Devastation game that came out last year, which was also really good.
Yeah, it looks a lot of fun. I haven't played that one yet myself, but it looks super fun. I'll want to get around to it this sometime. Yeah, I love Platinum, so there's no reason not to.
Exactly. So there is a trailer for it. Go and have a look at that. Very cool. It's coming out for PS3 and PS4.
PS3 as well, wow, didn't know that.
Yeah, Xbox 360 and Xbox One and PC. No Wii U release for Mutants in Manhattan.
I wonder why.
Yeah. I think the end is nigh for the Wii U, maybe.
Yes, a lot of rumours about the NX. It's apparently going to get announced this year. So yeah, excited about that.
Maybe we'll see if that gets announced.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will.
Details are so sketchy for it. I mean, it's educated guesses at best, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people saying that new Zelda's coming to the Wii U will also be like a launch title for the NX, kind of like how Twilight Princess was for the Wii, which also came on the GameCube. And I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. But yeah.
We'll see. It's definitely coming with a Mario game either way.
Hope so.
I mean, they just launched with a Mario game.
Yeah, it should.
I love the Wii U. It's a shame that it didn't do as well as it should have done.
Yeah.
When you had the astronomical success that the Wii had,
yeah, it's true.
it was going to be so difficult to follow it up.
Yeah. But they've got so much money, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah,
they can afford a couple of failures at this point.
Yeah, I agree. And it was a failure commercially, but I mean, the console itself is wonderful.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love the games. Come on it. Yeah, Star Fox coming out later this year, in a few months, I think.
That's probably going to be a swan song, surely.
Hope so. It looks fun. A lot of people are saying it doesn't look that great graphically, but who cares about graphics?
I mean, the code that they showed wasn't the full finished sort of product anyway. I mean, Star Fox is quite held in quite high regard by Nintendo fans, so I don't think they'll screw it up.
No, apparently, I talked about Platinum. Platinum helped Nintendo make like the story mode of Star Fox. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like a Star Fox Easter egg in the latest Bayonetta game, which is a lot of fun.
It's excellent as well.
Yeah.
Bayonetta 2 is outstanding. If you have got Wii U and you haven't got it, I think actually you can buy them separately now instead of buying them both together. So
yeah, I think it was announced it's going to be released on its own. So
yeah,
we should play first one anyway. First
one's excellent. Except when you die a million times like I did, and you get the same repeated quote.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but either way, it's great fun.
Mm-hmm.
EA this week have finally announced what sort of content you are going to get for your £40 worth of Star Wars Battlefront Season Pass. This is what they released yesterday. So, quote, we began our post-launch journey together last month with the Battle of Jakku DLC, adding 2 new maps and a new mode, Turning Point. Tomorrow, that is today, the 27th of January, we are adding more free content to the game for all Star Wars Battlefront players. So today, if you put Battlefront into your PS4 or Xbox One, you'll get a Tatooine survival map that will support Blast, Droid Run, Drop Zone, the smaller modes, and that's called Raider Camp. There's some costumes for Luke, Han Solo, and some other bits, some other tweaks, and the ability to create private matches, which I think is really cool.
It probably should have been in there from the start.
Yeah, the game was so bare. Like, it feels so bare. Like when you play it without all this, you read all this stuff, and you think, well, that probably should have been there in the first place. But you can now create private matches. So if you want to play with your friends, it's much easier to do. Daily challenges, community events, and other sort of stuff like that. The real meat of this announcement came in what they said was going to be in the season pass, which is going to start rolling out from March this year. So the first DLC is going to be Star Wars Battlefront Outer Rim, and the line about it that's right next to it says, fight among the factories of Sullust and battle within Jabba the Hutt's palace on Tatooine. Star Wars Battlefront Bespin is coming in the summer. It's hunt or be hunted in this action-packed experience set in the cloud city of Bespin.
Ooh.
Which sounds cool.
I know what some of those words meant.
Yes. Cloud City, I know. I didn't know it was called Bespin. Don't hurt me.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Star Wars person myself, so a lot of that. I know. I did watch the latest movie, which I liked. But
sorry guys,
I didn't know what a lot of those words meant. But I'm sure it's wonderful.
Coming fall 2016. Fall, I hate that. Fall. It's such a broad sort of timescale.
What do we call it? Autumn.
Yes. Star Wars Battlefront Death Star. This is the one that is going to be pretty cool, I think. That's no moon! Exclamation mark. One of the most iconic locations in the Star Wars universe makes its debut in Star Wars Battlefront. That'll be cool. Most of this stuff is going to be. I don't know how many new game modes we're going to be able to squeeze out of this. I expect new maps, new heroes, maybe new villains. Is it worth £40? Probably not. Am I going to buy it anyway? Yes. So, congratulations, EA. You have my money.
Yeah. I look forward to the Spock DLC. It's a well-known Star Wars character.
Yeah, I'm hoping they add Captain Kirk to hero mode as well.
Yeah, they should be in it, really. Iconic Star Wars characters.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, why leave them out? And there is a fourth one as well, but they don't even know what that's going to be themselves. Titled TBA. We will have more details to share about this exciting new expansion pack in the coming months.
TBA, I hate that.
That sounds like the best one.
Yeah.
That's going to be really good. But they have said they're going to stick very close to the original trilogy, so we won't get any prequel trilogy, and I don't think we'll get anything from The Force Awakens. So at least we know what we're going to get in the season pass now. I'm sure reaction is going to be mixed to that, but I don't know. Whatever. You paid you £40 or $40, whatever you listen to this. Insomniac have a new project in the works. All we really know is that it involves water.
Is Insomniac the one who did Bioshock, or is that someone else?
No, that was 2K. I know it was published by 2K.
Yeah.
It was... I can't even remember who did Bioshock.
Oh god, me neither. I really like Bioshock as well.
Yeah, I love Bioshock. All three are brilliant, but I'm sorry that I can't remember who did it. Insomniac, Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah, I know you mean now. Yeah, they did Infamous. Right? Was that Infamous as well?
No, that was Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch, that's the one. They're all these developers, PlayStation developers, I can't remember.
Either way, Insomniac have got a new project coming, and the teaser doesn't really give a lot away. It's sort of got like Aztec-y in water. I'm sure they will release more details eventually, but for now, we don't know much about it, but that's exciting because Insomniac, despite Finn not knowing what games they make,
good ones, I'm sure.
They are a great studio, believe me. The Witness was released yesterday, 26th of January.
Yes.
To seemingly universal acclaim.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be impeccable.
10 out of 10 from IGN.
Yeah.
Which is good to see.
It's pretty much everywhere. I mean, it's 10 out of 10 across the board, I think. I haven't played it myself, but they said that the puzzles are great and difficult, and the graphics are really good, and there's a lot of cool stuff about it. And I am going to get around to playing it at some point. I don't know when, but I will.
I am a bit concerned that all the puzzles kind of look the same from what I've seen. It might just be because of the trailers not showing an awful lot, but
I think given the kind of game that it is, or the kind of game that it looks like at least, I don't know how much you can show in a trailer.
Yeah,
you need
that's
to
true.
Play it for yourself.
Yeah. I'll definitely play it at some point.
Yeah, I definitely will.
I like Raid, the last game. Last game Jonathan Blow made. So I'll probably enjoy it very much.
Yeah, I think it's going to be big for. I think it wasn't on a lot of people's radars, especially until the reviews came out. I saw in some comment sections that were like, "Wow, I didn't really know this was going to be good," but apparently it is, and I'll probably go and buy it. So I think that'll be hugely successful.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be. Hope Jonathan Blow hasn't wasted all his money because apparently he spent all his life savings in this game. So let's hope it's successful.
Probably will make it back.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't realise it was going to be a full price game. I mean, it's £30 on the PlayStation Store. So, it's not just your sort of run-of-the-mill £15.
Yeah.
4-hour independent ROM, as some of these things are. So I think Jonathan Blow, I think he'll do very well.
Yes, that's very well.
Today, 27th of January, the PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live games with Gold were announced. On PlayStation 4, from the 2nd of February, you're going to get Helldivers, which will be cross-platform between PS3 and PlayStation Vita as well. It looked very cool. I didn't buy it first time round. I'm glad I didn't now, because I'm getting it for free. But it looks very cool. I saw the guys over at Kinda Funny playing it, and it looks a lot of fun. Nom Nom Galaxy, which I don't know an awful lot about.
Not one I've heard of prior to this, but
it's supposed to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I've read people saying that they're looking forward to playing it.
Cool.
That's just on PlayStation 4. If you are still playing your PS3, you get Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Woo! I'll play that one. Very good. Good story mode. If you found Persona and you've never played Persona Arena game, check it out.
I knew that'd be a new game.
Yeah, definitely.
When I saw it, I was like, Phil would definitely get that.
Japan anime, yep, didn't like that one.
Fair enough. Grid Autosport as well. They're really good games.
Okay.
I think they're Codemasters.
Codemasters very good.
They did the Race Drive Grid games and the Colin McRae games. So that's a good offering for PS3.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The PS4 I've got two pretty cool indie sort of games, but that's two meaty offers for PS3.
Definitely.
Lemmings Touch for PlayStation Vita.
No, not Lemmings fan. I have to say. Never been to it.
I like Lemmings when PCs first came out. That was cool, but I mean, Lemmings is fine. If you like Lemmings and you want to kill 10-15 minutes or so at work when you should be actually working, download Lemmings Touch, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
Nova 111 is another game I don't really know that much about. That is also cross-platform, PS4, PS3 and PlayStation Vita.
Check it out.
So a decent offering as far as PlayStation is concerned. Xbox games with gold, which for me has been better than the PlayStation Plus since it was launched.
Wow, I've seen it personally. I don't have an Xbox 360, I don't have an Xbox One yet. Did hear about the Xbox Gold thing, but not an awful lot of games on Xbox One for me personally that interest me. PS4 is Bloodborne, which is why I have that. But yeah, other than that, yeah.
So for Xbox One this month, from February the 1st through to February the 29th, because it is a leap year this year, you get Hand of Fate, which is supposed to be excellent. You get Styx, Master of Shadows.
Oh yeah, that was on PlayStation thingy not so long ago. Didn't play it, but looks fun.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. It's pretty good because with Xbox games with gold, you get 2 games on Xbox One, and because it's backwards compatible with the 360, you get 2 Xbox 360 games. The Xbox 360 games from February the 1st through to the 15th is Sacred Citadel.
Ooh. I'm not sure what that is.
I'm sure it's great. I mean, I don't know anything about it. I didn't even know anything about it when it was on the Xbox 360.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and February the 16th through to February the 29th, you have Gears of War 2.
Interesting. Interesting choice.
It is.
You can watch the middle part of the story.
Yeah.
Or play the middle part of the story.
So, I've actually been playing through Gears of War 2 because I got it with Ultimate Edition. They gave it us for free.
Oh yeah. Very nice.
It's fine. It's still Gears of War 2, and I'm amazed. To be honest, I was amazed at how well it holds up.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I mean, that game came out in 2007.
Blimey, yeah.
So it's pretty old now.
Yeah, do you know what the big Gears was about when it came out? Played the first 2, didn't play the third one for whatever reason.
3 was good. The last one wasn't great.
No.
And apparently it's
Judgment,
nearly playable on Xbox One.
That was it.
As well, so.
Shame.
So there are your 3 games for this month on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Finn and myself are going to be doing a stream on Saturday, the 30th of January, around 1 PM lunchtime, UK time. We're going to do a stream of the brand new Lego Marvel Avengers game.
Woo!
I'm very excited about this. I love both the Lego games and the Marvel products.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty cool. So come and join us for that. We did a really good and a really fun WWE 2K16 Royal Rumble stream on Sunday before the Royal Rumble. So if you did watch that and you listened to the show, thank you. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for your comments and thank you for watching. It is appreciated.
Very much so.
So, the Royal Rumble was this Sunday.
It was.
And
Tyler Breeze didn't win.
Tyler Breeze didn't win, unlike our stream.
Shocking.
I can't believe he didn't win. I mean, we did say that it was going to be an uphill battle when he came in at number 4.
Yeah.
But what did you think to the show as a whole?
Very good. Best pay-per-view of the year. Definitely off to a good start. Loved the matches leading up to the Rumble. Thought they were all excellent. So made a pre-show, which is a bit rubbish, but
and pointless as well.
Completely pointless, yeah.
It just turned out to be so pointless. I thought Ambrose and Owens had an excellent match.
Yeah, that was probably the match of the night, if not for the Rumble. Amazing.
When it went on first, and it was as good as it was, I thought, this is going to take some serious following.
Follow that.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It was good. I mean, the show itself was good. I mean, there were some really good spots in Ambrose versus Owens. Maybe if they are going to push Ambrose into the main event sort of scene, maybe it would have been right for Owens to go over and win the title.
Yeah.
But Ambrose won, and it was great finish as well.
Yep, excellent finish. Double tables.
It was good. Then we had, after that was the tag team title match, I think.
Oh yes. This is the New Day and the Usos.
It's a good enough match.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
The ending was awesome when he caught the Uso out of the air.
Yeah,
that was excellent.
Cool. Did the big ending.
Yep.
That was very cool. New Day have got a lot of backing at the minute, and that's fairly obvious.
So good.
So they may as well keep the titles, at least through to WrestleMania.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
I mean, obviously, Raw showed how much stuff that WWE clearly had.
Yeah.
We'll touch on that.
So good.
Then we had the United States title match.
Oh yeah, Kalisto and Birdo.
I don't understand the logic of having Kalisto win it, for Del Rio to win it back,
Yeah.
only for him to lose it again.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. I'm not sure why they did that. I thought the match was very good. It's a shame when Kalisto kind of that thing landed on his head.
Yeah.
That weird. I think it like flipped into a powerbomb. It's kind of botched it. Which is a shame because it looked like it was going to be pretty good.
Kalisto's pretty consistent with it as well. He's like pretty consistent performer. He doesn't really botch. He's not like the Mystico version of Sin Cara.
Yeah.
I mean, all in all, I thought the match was really good. Del Rio's a solid worker anyway.
Yeah.
Looks like he's very safe to work with as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a good match, but I just don't understand the booking. Why? No need to switch the title twice in a matter of a 3-week period.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. But yeah, enjoyable match. Yeah, I liked it. Weird.
Yeah. I think Kalisto is going to be a big deal for WWE going forward, especially if Sin Cara is going to be out.
Yeah.
He's going to fill that void that Rey Mysterio left open.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be very big in the future.
Tons of masks in the crowd.
Oh yeah,
Forward, I think.
of course.
Yeah.
Bitching.
Yeah, that's what WWE can see. They see a very likeable guy in a mask,
Yeah.
and the dollar signs are just rolling in front of Vince McMahon's eyes. Which is fine. I like Kalisto, and he's a good performer as well.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he's really young as well.
Is he?
I think he's young. I'm not sure. Don't take that as gospel because I don't know for certain, but I get the impression that it is.
Yeah.
But when you see him on the put down and stuff like that, it comes
Oh, yeah.
across as quite young, and saying that so do I, and I'm 30, so. Yeah, the Divas title match followed.
Yes. It was good. Question mark?
It was good.
Yes. It was.
This Ric Flair, I know we touched on this on podcast number 1,
Yeah.
but this Ric Flair thing is becoming very annoying.
Yeah. That kiss he did with Becky was very awkward.
I couldn't believe it actually.
It was-
when it happened, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a bit cheap.
Rick, what are you doing?
So when I saw the kiss, first of all I couldn't believe it. I don't know why. I don't know why it was so shocking. I just thought it was a little bit cheap. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's just coming across like kind of creepy, like a outdated kind of thing.
Yeah, it definitely outdated.
Yeah, I hope that Becky was aware this was going to happen beforehand, otherwise it makes it 100 times worse.
Yeah, just the shock of her life and Ric Flair pants one on her.
Oh man.
The wrestling itself was great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sick of seeing Ric Flair strutting and wooing and all the rest of it. Hopefully, slowly he'll be faded out.
Yeah, I did think the ending was a bit weird. Becky got essentially beaten by a coat.
Yeah.
Other than that, I thought it was a good match.
Yeah, I did really laugh though when Charlotte did win. And Ric Flair went strutting up the ramp.
Oh yeah.
That did make me laugh. But I still hate Ric Flair. I hate him now.
But they're good when Sasha Banks came out and
Yes.
did all that. That was
I
awesome.
think that's the big news to come out of that Divas title match.
Definitely.
Because Naomi is injured.
Actually, I didn't know that. Another one.
I didn't know this until earlier on today. So Naomi is actually injured, so that means we're not going to see them.
And
Team Bad and Tamina doesn't really offer much for me anyway.
no,
So-
never really would not like it.
I mean,
Yeah,
based
well,
on past matches, that Charlotte versus Sasha, given the amount of time that Becky and Charlotte were given at the Royal Rumble, it's all right, 10-15 minutes
Yeah.
to actually wrestle and Ric Flair shenanigans. I think that could be great. I do think the end game will end with Sasha as the Divas champion, just
Yeah.
because the fans want to see it.
Yeah, definitely.
And she, without question, is the best female wrestler on the roster.
Yeah, her and Bailey.
And that's got me jumping on the Sasha Banks bandwagon.
Yeah, but it speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? Just watch the matches, and they're amazing.
I've been on it for a while. I was on it before sort of all this sort of We Want Sasha chance started.
Yeah.
But she's real talent.
Well, I would kind of like to see it at WrestleMania. If they maybe bring Bailey into it, they could have like a fatal 4-way with Sasha, Bailey, Charlotte, and Becky, like the 4 horsewomen. That'd be a good main event, I think, for WrestleMania.
Really good, yeah.
It'd be super awesome, and a nice like ending sort of story.
I think potentially as well they might be building for that in NXT for Bailey to make that eventual jump, because there's a lot of different sort of. I know Nia Jax is quite well thought of, and I think she's pretty good.
Yeah,
she looks the part as well.
Definitely.
Nia Jax.
Yeah. Nice.
Eva Marie's going to take a lot of work still. She's trying, bless her heart, she is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not on the Eva Marie hate bandwagon either.
No, I don't. No, I'm not. Like, I don't dislike it personally or anything like that.
No.
Just comes across as kind of lazy in the ring. I know, just trying and all that, but when you see it match, it's just like
you are right. I mean, I know she was training with Brian Kendrick, who I have a lot of time for. It's cool when he was on NXT that one time.
Yeah, where did he go? Come back.
One time. But I thought that was pretty cool. And but her matches since she's come back have been pretty slow and lethargic. So I don't see her being too much of a big player in NXT yet. But we've got Emma and Dana Brooke.
I really like Emma.
And Alexa Bliss, who is really good as well. She's playing her character really well.
Asuka. Asuka's amazing.
Oh yeah, Asuka's really good. So good.
Tweeted out something about the video game composer, whose name escapes me.
Yes.
Mag Best, and thought, is there any way I can love you anymore, Asuka?
She's really cool. She's got it all as well. She's super talented.
She's so good.
And they've got a really good foundation to make the NXT Women's Division good, even without Bailey. I think that's where NXT succeeds. Like it builds a star, builds more stars, and then moves the top star on.
Yeah,
that's what's going to happen with Finn Balor eventually.
Yeah, definitely.
I was expecting to see him in the Rumble. I think you were as well.
Yeah, I was.
Never happened.
No, it's nice to see Sami though.
Yes.
Cool.
So moving on to the actual Royal Rumble match itself.
Yes.
Roman Reigns and Rusev started the match. Was surprised that Rusev didn't last very long.
Yeah, that was a shame. Something like last year, it was like one of the main events of WrestleMania, giving that massive tank. It was super huge heel, and then
it was him and Roman left in the Royal Rumble, I think.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
We thought, I didn't think that Rusev would win it, but they made it look believable enough that he could have.
Yeah.
And this time he gets thrown out at number 2 before 3 even came out. He was out. So.
Yeah, poor Rusev.
Then of course the big news that we were all waiting for. We didn't know what was going to happen or how it was going to happen, but it did happen. WWE screwed up the reveal, but
good to get a good shot of Roman Reigns to give you face though.
Yeah, we got Roman Reigns' face while the music was playing, and of course AJ Styles came out at number 3. So exciting.
Yeah,
it's so surreal to see him in WWE after all this time.
Yeah, I do kind of wish I hadn't spoiled it for myself and looked at all the new stuff, because it was kind of really knew what's going to happen.
Yeah,
it was just waiting for it. If I hadn't looked at the new stuff and just came out, it would have blown my mind.
Yeah,
completely.
The pop was unreal as well.
Oh yeah, it's like
that's what I like about pay-per-view crowds. They're pretty smart. They're wrestling fans.
Yeah,
they're probably IWC. I don't know if we're that now. Maybe we are. I think we probably are.
Maybe.
I don't really like the term, but I guess we are. He came out. He didn't really do a lot in the Royal Rumble itself. A couple of spots.
Yeah, he kind of got beaten up a lot, which was a shame.
But I think they just wanted to get him in there.
Yeah, it was good to see him there.
And going forward, I don't know what's going to happen with him, but it was great to see him in the Royal Rumble. His music is really banging.
Yeah.
It really is. There's not really anything else to say, but it's so cool to see AJ Styles in WWE.
Yeah, love it. More, please.
Yes, much more. I thought it was cool when Owens threw him out. I actually thought they might start an Owens Styles program, maybe.
Yes, please.
Which I am all for. Imagine Owens versus Styles at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Also, it was clever to get Owens to eliminate him and not someone else, because it's like you don't want to put unnecessary heat on someone else.
Yeah.
But Owens. No, you can't possibly hate Owens. The smart fans already love Owens no matter what.
Yes.
So
Owens is probably is the best heel.
Yeah. Easily.
He plays up to it on Twitter as well.
I love his Twitter.
Very entertaining. He's such a good heel. So I mean, if AJ Styles does feud with Owens going forward, then that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, that's so good.
Sami Zayn came down and obviously eliminated Kevin Owens.
Yep, that was good.
Great story. That's been building for ages.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to see it. I don't know if I want to see it again on the main roster.
Yeah. They'll probably just thing with it, but I imagine it'll go bye quite quickly because we've seen it all before in NXT.
And if we don't see it, I'm not too heartbroken.
No,
because it's been done in NXT.
Yeah.
And it was great to see Sami come down and throw Owens out of the Royal Rumble. It's cool to see Sami anyway. I think it's
nice
just a matter of time before he's on the main roster.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I know that is it on this week's NXT they're having that triple threat for the number one contender.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I think we did it now.
Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, and Sonny.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I don't know who's going to win, but I think it'll either be Joe or Baron Corbin.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think it'll be Sami. I think Sami will make the transition to the main roster sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I agree.
Which I'm fine with as well. He doesn't need to win the NXT title. He's been there forever.
Mm-hmm.
He's the standout in NXT and has been for a long time. So I think it's time for Sami to come up, and I'm more than okay with it.
Yeah, definitely.
There was a lot of filler in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I thought The Miz was very entertaining when he came in.
Oh yeah.
He came on commentary, and he is right. That's real smart strategy. I know wrestling is predetermined or whatever, but if you're looking at it from a realistic standpoint, The Miz is 110% correct. That is smart strategy.
Why wouldn't you just wait? Like when else all the work?
Go in and get thrown out by Brock or Strowman straight away, or just wait until they're both gone.
Yeah.
He did the latter, so
smart man.
Very smart man. And the Brock Wyatt thing, I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, if they kind of did it before on Raw, didn't they?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I'm glad they, reminded us that the Royal Rumble is no disqualification.
Yeah, 500 times.
And that it's fine for eliminating people to come back in and throw people out.
Yeah.
It's
kind of a silly rule, really, to be honest. Look at it realistically, why would you?
It's nonsense,
yeah. But
otherwise, every faction, like they could have had the social outcast outside the ring.
Yeah.
They could have had the League of Nations and the Wyatts out there, and they could, one of them could have won it if you're playing by them rules. So.
But I'm excited to see like Bray versus Lesnar. That'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, I don't want to see Bray versus Braun. That'd be crap, to be honest. I don't like Braun Strowman.
It's like I saw a tweet from someone who said watching Braun is like watching a normal wrestler but in slow motion.
Yeah. He's too big.
Yeah, he's not great.
It's like overhand rights and punches and not
a
much
hug.
else.
And a hug, yeah.
So I don't want to see that, but I do want to see Bray versus Brock. I think that could be very, very cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The build-up would be great as well, because Bray is awesome.
Yeah, Bray's very good.
But he will lose at WrestleMania.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Bray doesn't do winning. So he builds all these feuds up and then just loses. And
yeah, poor Bray.
So he's never ever going to get that. I don't know if he'll ever make it to the summit, simply because you think, oh yeah, it's awesome because Bray's going to feud with whoever. And he just loses. Like, you knew he was going to lose to The Undertaker.
Yeah.
You knew they were going to lose to Undertaker and Kane in the Survivor Series. And he's going to lose. You knew he was going to lose to Cena when that happened as well.
Yeah. I'd like to swerve and imagine win by some amazing fluke over Brock Lesnar, and then that will escalate him into the main event kind of thing. But who knows?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It'd be cool. It won't happen. Because it's cool.
And of course, the main talking point of the Royal Rumble was, and I'm going to be cocky about this because I predicted this ages ago. When people still thought that when Cena wasn't injured, I said that Triple H was going to win the Royal Rumble.
Smart.
Yeah, and Triple H won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So go me.
Right.
Triple H won the Royal Rumble and is the WWE champion. It just made perfect sense. Some people aren't happy with it, but I think they have got a Triple H problem. They don't like him or whatever.
Yeah. I don't have anything against it.
From a storyline point of view, I think it makes sense.
Yeah, it wraps up everything nicely. Roman's going to win it, the match at Fastlane.
Yeah, and they're going to go on to WrestleMania and win the title at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and it'd be it's the perfect ending. There's no other ending you can possibly do, so it makes perfect sense.
They can move forward from that.
Yeah,
they move forward on, build to WrestleMania, have them have their match at WrestleMania, have Roman win it, then move forward.
Yeah, and maybe have less authority time. Maybe find someone else to take over the boss slot.
Yeah,
because authority's been around a long, long time, and I think people are getting tired of it. Which would not see someone else in there in that position.
Yeah, so I mean, Triple H, it was down to Ambrose and Triple H in the last two, which I was surprised about. I did think it might come down to Triple H and Reigns.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that. That's
100% glad that they didn't do that. But I mean, people chanted for that because when Triple H came down, he got a massive pop.
Yeah.
Because obviously people knew at that point he was going to win it, probably.
Yeah.
But then when he eliminated Reigns and left him with Ambrose, people turned on Triple H and wanted Ambrose to win, which was never going to happen.
Yeah.
So was it smart? I mean, it was cool to not see that, the obvious ending. But from a standpoint of them sort of turning the crowd on the eventual decision, was it the right thing to do? Because if Triple H would have eliminated Roman Reigns at the end, the crowd would have gone crazy for it.
Yeah.
Because they eliminated Ambrose, the crowd were pissed off. They thought Ambrose had any shred of winning. Yeah. Shred of a chance of winning against Triple H.
Exactly. I think it's a smart thing to do. Because it's always fun to see different people fight each other. That makes sense. Because it's like Ambrose and Triple H fighting each other. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just from... I think Triple H should have got more cheers and a bit more adulation. Should he have actually thrown Reigns out at the end and not Dean Ambrose?
Yeah.
But I do see what you're saying, and I think that's probably why they may have thrown Dean Ambrose in the mix going forward, maybe. We'll see how long that lasts. Okay, so Triple H won the Royal Rumble, and we go into Raw on Monday with a brand new champion, and the main event of WrestleMania in Limbo. Who's going to do what? So Raw starts with a dreadful Authority promo.
Yes, shocking. Who would have thought?
I mean, when Triple H came down, his bit was pretty good. I mean, he got angry and started to generate a bit of heat from the crowd.
Yeah, I thought Triple H doing that was pretty cool, to be honest.
Triple H had to reignite a crowd that Stephanie and Vince had collectively put out.
That's true, yeah.
Because I mean, their bit was awful. I mean, Stephanie is good at her character, but Jesus!
I think it comes from like one minute she's this super bad evil heel, and then next minute is just want to promote this charity thing. So look, we're all on the good person now. Now we're now give money to charity. Cancer is bad.
It's not even believable though, is it?
Yeah,
and that's the worst to it. So
I think like the casual fans just like confused and stop caring at this point.
Yeah,
it's like,
and the smart fans are like, well,
why are we watching this?
Why is this happening every week for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So Stephanie and Vince came out, did a very, very bad promo. Triple H came out, saved the day, and then they announced that they were going to assess the performance of the WWE superstars during the course of the evening, and then at the end of the evening make a decision on who was going to be in the main event of Fastlane.
Yes, if that was true, then Chris Jericho and AJ Styles would be in the match at Fastlane.
That's true, as would Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler. So it could have been like a 6-person match.
Yeah, which would have been awesome.
But. Owens, who seems to have a lot of matches first on Raw, I don't know if it's to set the tone for the evening.
Yeah, but he's like reliable. You know he's going to put on a good match.
And they had a great match.
Oh yeah.
Obviously Owens came off that great match at the Rumble, and then he went in with Ziggler, who was also very good. I don't like him, but he's good. And they had a great match. Owens went over clean.
Yep, that's all good.
Which is the correct decision.
Yep.
So Owens already had put a great performance in, so that's him in contention.
Yeah,
so if we're the Authority, that's how we see it, right? Yeah. Owens has had a great match. He's in contention for the Raw Rumble. Yeah, there's entrant number 1 into the main event of Fastlane.
Yeah, wrestling real.
If we're the Authority, that's what's happening. Owens is in the main event of Fastlane. Then they announced that Jericho was going to fight AJ Styles.
Yep, and internet collectively lost their conspirators iTunes, but they lost them.
They lost their minds.
Yeah, minds.
They went crazy. I was sort of, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing. Like, I was watching the Royal Rumble, and I said to my girlfriend at the time, like, while AJ and Jericho are both in the ring, I was like, that's a match I really want to see. And then they gave it to me for free on Raw the next night. I was like, right, this is great.
Yeah, awesome.
AJ again came out with his badass music.
Yep.
They had a great match. I mean, the crowd,
awesome.
Like, Raw TV crowds are appalling.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they even go. Like, why bother? Just turn up and just stand there and watch, don't clap, nothing.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
But AJ and Jericho had a brilliant wrestling match.
It was amazing. I thought the ending, it looked like Jericho was trying to hold him down, like, properly. Because he got kind of awkwardly kicked out, and not really kicked out, but kind of bounced. It was weird, but yeah, it's good to see two amazing wrestlers wrestle. And then afterwards, it's like a handshake bit where he did shake his hand, but like had that tension.
You did get a lot of that from Jericho at the minute, though. It's like when I think he fought. They fought with Ambrose, didn't they?
Yeah.
They had it was against the Wyatts. Pay-per-view at the back end of last year, and Jericho then sort of slapped the hand away and walked off. And
teasing a heel turn, possibly. It would be amazing because Jericho's a heel is completely amazing.
Best.
Yeah, so good.
So good. Like when his last full-time run, and he was like a real big time, and he was on it every week, coming out in a suit and all that sort of stuff, and he was saying, "Oh, I'm the best in the world at what I do," blah blah blah. And that's so good.
Yeah, I love it more. That.
So I'd be really happy with that if he's going to be around for a while and leaving his music behind for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I mean, by the looks of Fozzy just toured non-stop for like 3 years. So just come back and do a bit of wrestling.
Yeah.
Turn heel, be good. I think these kind of matches are just sort of easing the casual fan into AJ Styles.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah, because a lot of people, if someone only watches WWE, they're not going to know who AJ Styles is.
Yeah.
So building him up like this is a good way to do it, I think.
Yeah. Have him against top stars.
Yeah, definitely.
Proven stars. That said, I've seen the SmackDown results, and he apparently squashes Curtis Axel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
interesting.
Not always going to be the top star. You might see him fight the top stars on Raw, and then sort of SmackDown. I don't even know if anyone even watches SmackDown. I don't mostly, but
I occasionally watch it.
Yeah, I will watch it this week to see AJ Styles squash Curtis Axel. But so I think it's just easing AJ into the casual fans' minds before they know what they've got with AJ Styles. They know full well what kind of superstar they have with him. Otherwise, they wouldn't have offered him the massive money, multi-year contract that they have. So they know what they've got, and they know if they screw it up, the fans and the internet will melt down.
Yes.
Myself included, because I'm a big AJ Styles fan.
Yeah, me too.
So AJ Styles won. I'm the authority watching that match, assessing people's performances that night. AJ Styles has gone into the main event of Fastlane.
Yeah.
Congratulations, AJ.
Yeah.
What else did we have that night? There wasn't that many matches. I don't think it was a very wrestling heavy show.
No, so I think now.
Divas. I think you had a Divas match. I think
Divas.
Sasha fought Becky.
Did they?
Possibly.
I don't even remember. Wow.
I may have even skipped it.
Yeah.
It didn't end there. Yeah, they did, and it didn't end because I think Charlotte interfered, so it was a no contest.
Okay. It kind of speaks to how Raw is at the minute. We can't even remember what happened a few days ago.
Yeah. I mean, I skim through Raw most weeks.
Yeah, me too. It's a shame.
Yeah. They were teasing a major superstar to come back.
Yeah.
And then when The Miz came out of that limo, I was like, that is brilliant. It's so funny. And he came out and he said, what did he say? He was like, it's been over 3 weeks, this is a big deal. I was like, this is brilliant. It's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy was world champion.
Yeah.
And now he's...
yeah, I thought it's funny because when he was world champion, I didn't really like that much. And now he's got that new character, new persona. I like him a lot more than when he was world champion.
See, I didn't mind him when he was world champion.
Yeah.
Because I think Cena elevated him to sort of a different level.
Yeah. I mean, the matches they put on were pretty decent. So.
Yeah, they were good. Yeah. I mean, The Miz at the time, and he was doing really well for himself.
Oh yeah, he was pretty top heel at the time.
I don't really know what happened there either.
Still the CM Punk play should have been in the main event or whatever. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah. Then of course The Rock comes steaming in.
Oh yeah, Scott The Rock
does some strange things. Walking to did a really strange thing with the Big Show.
Yeah.
When he was sort of putting the Big Show down for that Royal Rumble match where the Big Show did win, but didn't win because The Rock won.
Yeah.
Then he went. Who else did he go to? Oh, he said Rick Ross. Rick Ross, the rap. If you don't know who Rick Ross is, if you
like me,
if you aren't familiar with rap music, Rick Ross is a very famous rapper. So he was there with Wale and a couple of other rappers. characters. God almighty. It was there, I think Wale was there. Either way, Wale was in the crowd. Irrelevant to any of this. So, The Rock did a little bit of sort of handshaking and hugging with Rick Ross. They went on to Lana and did something that I didn't like, especially. I thought it was very...
Yeah, it's a shame because it's like Rusev and Lana were this time last year, were like the top heels, dealing with John Cena, and now it's kind of slowly fading further and further down the card, and Lana's like nowhere in a minute for some reason.
Which is a real shame as well, because I mean, this all stems from TMZ coming out with
Bloody
Lana
TMZ.
and Rusev being engaged in real life.
Yeah.
We are all stupid.
Yeah, I still don't get that. So why even bring it up? It's not.
It's not part of it.
It's not real life.
It's WWE's own stupid fault. I mean, Triple H said it himself on an interview. It was on the Stone Cold podcast.
Yeah.
He said kayfabe is dead. Right, and it is, because nothing's a secret anymore.
No, exactly.
There's nothing that's a secret. So, I mean, I knew Rusev and Lana were together.
Yeah, I did.
I even knew that they bought a house.
Yeah.
Because the internet just tells you these things.
Yeah.
And WWE put them in this stupid storyline with Summer Rae and all the rest of it.
Yeah, I think everybody saw the news and then saw a storyline that this could make a good story if you like break them up and then have them feud with someone else and have an affair and all that garbage.
But WWE made themselves look stupid.
Yeah.
With that.
It's like the worst storyline of the year.
That storyline was going on.
So bad.
And then it came out that Rusev and Lana were engaged in real life. It wasn't even a shock.
No.
Because I knew anyway, and most people knew.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Lana... I mean, there was big plans for Lana. I think she was going to be a big deal.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
And all this came out, and then the heat on her was astronomical, apparently. And I think it still is.
Probably.
So what?
Shame.
I mean, going back to that, I didn't like that they sort of had a humiliated by The Rock on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for The Rock humiliating people, I am, but I didn't like the way it worked because, first of all, you know that didn't happen.
Yeah, obviously.
Because Lana and Rusev are engaged in real life. And I don't know, it just seemed like a stupid, childish thing to do.
Yeah. And then he kind of made up for it later.
But Rusev came along, and that bit was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But when Rusev came along, because I've got a lot of time for him. But
yeah,
of course, then he comes out, and I think it's obviously he went off script and went to those guys in the crowd.
Yeah.
Did he tell them off afterwards as well? When he got back in the ring, did he say like that's enough or something like that?
Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing.
I think they were sort of making a show of themselves.
Yeah, probably.
Because I read yesterday that those guys were moved shortly after the segment with The Rock.
Oh right.
They were moved to a different part of the arena
to
stop causing such a scene, I think.
Yeah, because that's right. Because in one of the matches beforehand, the crowd was like lost complete interest in what the match was happening, and then they're chanting like Randy Savage and all that.
Yeah.
So it would be surprised if they ended up getting moved somewhere.
WWE don't like that either. Don't like people dressing up.
No, yeah, of course, yeah, I've heard that before actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan. So who just says Hulk Hogan? Okay, great.
Oh.
Hulk Hogan. Who?
Yeah. Who's that? But so the Rock bit, the bit itself was very entertaining. The New Day came down.
Oh yeah, New Day.
That was pretty good. They said penis on TV.
You guys have penis on TV?
You can't say penis on TV. You can't say penis on TV. Which was very funny.
Yeah, New Day and the Rock together is like amazing. That's
it's very good.
Music to my ears.
So the whole segment was very funny, and it went on for a while as well.
Yeah.
But it sort of papered over what was otherwise not a very good episode of Raw.
Yeah, that was definitely the highlight. That and the match with AJ and Chris Jericho.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So The Rock still hasn't said what he's doing at WrestleMania.
That's true.
I guess he'll tell us at some point, maybe, I don't know, or... who knows? So he says he's going to be there, but we know what he's going to do.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be in wrestling capacity.
Probably not, because movies and all that.
Yeah.
You can't get insurance for him.
Maybe.
It's through the roof. But yeah. Maybe the tag match, like The Rock and the Usos versus the New Day. Yeah, that could happen.
Well, that could happen, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Well,
we've just booked that, so
if that happens,
you heard it here first.
Yeah,
it's just like Triple H winning the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw it on my own Twitter weeks and weeks ago that Triple H was going to win the Royal Rumble, and then heard it on the last episode I said it. And now we've just booked that match for WrestleMania. So if that happens...
Yep, it'll happen.
We are awesome.
Well, then it ain't guaranteed.
Yeah. And then they had a tag match. Oh, no, after that, they had Del Rio versus... No, not Del Rio. They had The Miz versus Kalisto.
Oh, yeah. I did
A really good match.
Yeah.
A really good match.
Yeah, because he did that. Yeah, I remember now. Now it's all coming back to me. Yeah, because he had him in the skull crushing finale, then he did the that's the one. Yeah. Off the ropes, and that was really cool.
That was a really, really good match. That was given a fair amount of time as well for a Miz match on TV.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're starting to see something again in the Miz, and they want to push him forward a bit. Maybe I'm not sure.
I hope so. His character's really good at the minute. I love that, like movie star, over the top kind of persona he's got going in a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, who knows?
So I mean that was a really good match. Kalisto won, and of course we are the authority.
Yep.
Kalisto won in a very, very good match, put in a very good showing. Kalisto, you're in the main event of Fastlane to become #1 contender for the title at WrestleMania. Congratulations. So far we've got Kevin Owens, AJ Styles and Kalisto in the main event of Fastlane.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. Good booking. And we have a tag team match. Were the Whites even on Raw this week?
Yes. Maybe? I can't remember.
No, I can't remember either.
Possibly.
We do watch this. Right? We promise that we watch the show.
Yeah, we absolutely watch it.
We watch it because so we can talk to you about it. Then it was Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns against two of the League of Nations. I'm going to say Sheamus and Del Rio.
Yeah, that sounds
right. No. Was it Rusev?
The League of Nations.
It was the League of Nations. It was two of the League of Nations and against Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. This probably was a good match, but the recording of Raw that I had on Sky cut off right before the end, which was just I was so happy about. I know what happened, but I didn't see all of the match.
And I did watch it.
Over to you.
I did watch it. I know very little about it because I was very tired.
Did you watch it live?
No.
Oh.
But also after work I was just like knackered and stuff.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the good guys won. The end. That's what I remember.
So, on the authority, fine, you won the main event.
I remember. I remember. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns did like the powerbomb, the old Shield powerbomb spot.
Shield powerbomb, okay.
Yeah, onto the announce table against. What was that? Sheamus?
One of the League of Nations.
Yeah. Well, same as Rusev, one of them.
Okay. And then what? They won pretty much off that.
I can't remember. Dude, I don't remember things that happened 2 days ago.
Yeah. Either way, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose won the match. So I'm the authority. Dean, Roman, congratulations on winning the match. We've now got a 5-way match for the #1 contender match.
Yeah. For
the #1 contendership for the title at WrestleMania. Congratulations, you're all actually putting great showings tonight. Brilliant, well done. But it didn't quite go down like that.
Yeah, that's actually a better match. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I would quite like to see AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Kalisto, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose in a 5-way match for the #1 contendership to the title at WrestleMania.
That'd be amazing.
But instead of that, they come out, Stephanie McMahon books the main event for Fastlane for the #1 contendership for the title. This is based on people's performances tonight. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose were in the match.
Hooray.
Hooray. And then Stephanie puts Brock Lesnar in the match as well.
Yeah, the guy we haven't seen yet.
Brock Lesnar didn't actually appear on Raw this week.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure which appearance that she evaluated. Whether she watched last week's Raw or something, I don't know. But so them evaluation matches that were on Raw didn't mean jack.
Yeah. It's kind of strange that they would mention it so heavily and then not have any influence at all.
I know.
It's just like, why even bother?
We'll be watching everybody on the roster tonight, see how they perform, see if they deserve to be in the main event of Fastlane.
Maybe they're like me and just have like really short attention spans, like couldn't remember anything else, and then like, oh, we'll just give it to these two.
Well, that is classic WWE though, that is.
Yeah.
Very short attention spans of what's going on.
Yeah.
So, Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns are going to be in what I think is the most obvious main event result of all time.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder who's going to win the match.
Oh, who's going to win? I mean, are the Wyatts going to come down and screw Brock to set up Bray Wyatt and Brock at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Yes. We don't know what's going to happen with Dean Ambrose.
Why?
Maybe Reigns pins him. I don't know.
I wish. I mean, I also like Ambrose. I like Ambrose to be in like the main event picture. Not while it's like the Intercontinental Championship.
Take that off him first.
Yeah, because it makes no sense to have him in the main event. Because it means there's not going to be a Intercontinental title match at Fastlane now. Because he's in that match, unless they take off him like Raw or something. That.
Well, I can't see that happening.
No.
They might.
Kind of strange.
They'll take it off him. They might not even take it off him. They might just sort of.
Because it means they're not going to have a chance to take it off before WrestleMania either. At least not in a pay-per-view. That's like the last one before.
Yeah.
Weird.
There is a lot of time between Fastlane and WrestleMania.
True.
But I think Dean Ambrose probably goes into the Fastlane main event as IC champion, and goes into WrestleMania as the IC champion.
Yeah, that's probably how it's going to be.
But I don't know what's going to happen between now and then.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see, but that is bonehead booking.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't think that's the correct main event for Fastlane.
Me neither.
Because it's such an obvious result.
Yeah, because no one's gonna be surprised when Roman Reigns ends up winning it. Just like, yay! It's like he's gonna get booed again anyway. The right way it does.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? They've been cheering him on Raw
the
last few weeks, and then he comes into the Raw Rumble because they don't want him to win. They just boo him out of the building.
Yeah, again.
So I mean, Roman Reigns is easily going to win this triple threat match.
Yeah.
By probably pinning Dean Ambrose.
Interesting.
Because I think the Wyatts will take Lesnar out.
Yeah.
And then Reigns will pin Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, it also sets up like a future Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, because like, you never pinned me, I never lost against you, Roman, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which could be interesting.
So either way, that is crap booking. I don't like that main event of Fastlane at all, and it also doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are against Reigns has to have a rematch for the world title. He didn't lose it. Fine.
Yeah.
You get a rematch anyway. That's how it's always been. You get your mandatory rematch, whatever.
True.
But if you are the authority and you're against Reigns and Ambrose, why would you give them that chance?
Yeah, why put it in the match at the first place?
Right, Roman, we'll give you that chance to beat Triple H at WrestleMania.
Yeah. So why? You don't like? Okay.
I hope they don't sort of do the same thing they did last year. I think, was it last year they gave them the ultimatum? If you don't win, then you're...
Oh, yeah.
I can't even remember. But
yeah. Weird.
Either way, it's not great. It isn't great.
Not.
It doesn't fill me with confidence for Fastlane unless something amazing is going to happen.
Yeah, Fastlane's going to be rubbish.
Potentially rubbish, yeah. So that's basically what's happening at the minute. The Royal Rumble was great. Raw, not so great. But I love the road to WrestleMania.
Yep.
And I'm sure we will sort of check in 3, maybe even 4 times between now and then to update you whether we're enjoying it or not.
Yeah, hopefully we will be.
Hopefully we'll be enjoying it, because I mean, Undertaker needs to come back as well.
Yeah, that's true, he needs to do something.
Yeah. So we'll see I mean, there's so many different things that can happen between now, Fastlane and WrestleMania.
Yeah, definitely.
But that remains to be seen. But for now, that is the end of episode 3 of the Sonny and Finn show. We will be live streaming the LEGO Avengers this Saturday.
Yep.
So join us for some chatter and some gaming. And if you're listening to this after we've done the stream, go check it out on YouTube, because it will be there.
Yes, indeed.
But for now, I'm Sonny.
And I've been.
Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.